This is Mohar here once again with another story to inspire you on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. Today I will narrate a story which inspired me a lot. Let's start. The year was 1935. A case was brought before the judge on the night trials. The judge on duty and presiding over the case was Ferelio LaGuardia, who also happened to be the mayor of New York City. The case brought before him was of a very old lady having stolen bread. The judge asked the old lady, "Did you steal the loaf of bread?" The lady replied, "Yes," and she lowered her head in shame. The judge again asked her, "Why did you steal a loaf of bread?" The lady looked up into the judge's eyes and said, "I stole the loaf of bread, but not for myself. My son-in-law is absconding. My daughter is sick, and I have to look after her two children who are hungry from many days. I could not bear to see them hungry anymore, and I stole the loaf of bread to feed my grandchildren, even though I myself was hungry too from many days." The judge said, "I'm sorry to hear that, but the law is equal for everybody. You either have to pay $10 as fine or go to prison for 10 days. Make a choice." The old lady looked at the judge and said, "If I had $10, I would not have stolen the loaf of bread." The judge said, "Wait." He rolled back on his seat, took out $10, and said, "I pay this on your behalf. You are now free to go. But wait a moment on my request." He looked at all the other defendants, the police officers, the owner of the bakery from whom she had stolen, and the general public in the trial room, and said, "For being ignorant of the circumstances in New York, such as these, and having brought this case to me of a whole lady having stolen to feed her grandchildren, and the community being so incommittal and so, how would I put it, so inconsiderate of the circumstances of the poor, I find everyone in this courtroom 50 pence." Everyone stood up and applauded the decision and contributed 50 pence. The total gathered that evening was $47.50. This was handed over to the old lady. This made the news the next morning about the judgment handed down on this particular case. Wonderful, isn't it? The sensitivity of the judge really amazes. It's time we became considerate of one another and understood that we are all interconnected and we have to be sensitive to each other's requirements, needs. In today's environment, where COVID 19 has created, for want of a better word, a unprecedented hulchal in the market, not only for white collar workers, blue collar workers, but also for those people who earn their daily bread. I see many instances in the media of people posing while giving, even if they contribute a minuscule amount, they want to highlight it in the media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I somehow feel that we have to be more considerate toward the people who we are helping. Highlighting them, taking photographs with them, saying that you have helped such and such person is very inconsiderate towards the receiver of the donation. My thought, I may be wrong, my feeling is that we should give anonymously. People who you help should receive it and you should feel blessed that you were able to contribute something to someone in need. Do not highlight it with your photograph all over the social media trying to highlight that you have given a donation and you did something. It's always best that we give anonymously. The Tata Group in India gives 66% of its profits anonymously. Lemon Tree Group hires so many physically and mentally challenged people. So many people in this world who give without expecting anything in return, without highlighting it in social media. You want to highlight the fact that you give to help out, but do not highlight with photographs of the people who receive these donations. They too have their self respect, they have their own ego. They are in trouble today. It does not mean that we demean them with their photograph on social media that you help them. That's a request that you give anonymously. Thank you for hearing me out. If I have hurt anybody's feelings on the part of giving anonymously or not highlighting the people who you give to in your social media, please forgive me. That was not my intention. The intention was, let us understand that we are connected and let us give anonymously and help anonymously the people who need our help. God bless. Till we meet again with another inspiring story on this channel of generous, gracious, and gallant. Stay safe, stay blessed, help those in your community who need your help. Good luck, all the best.